I'll be there in just a second. Let me roll this tissue.
Well, why is the fucking camera on then?
Because you're on it. That's what everyone wants to see.
They don't want, no. That's
The
not.
man of the hour. I'm good to go now.
No, I'm not.
Camera pump.
Why is there only 8 tortillas? Why isn't there 6 or 12? Because does it make a pound or something? Is that why? Is it a pound of tortillas? Because there is an even 2,000 calories in this package of tortillas. Is that why? So everything's off this morning. We had to run over main contractor, which is the building. That is going very, very well. Currently, we're right about $80,000 on the build right now. That's everything that is in place and is going in place. That does not include carpet, tile, fixtures, none of that. That does not include lighting, any of that stuff. So it will go, you know, well beyond that. The $80,000 really is the low piece of it. But that's where we're at right now, work to date, and I'm very happy with everything that's gone. We went and we met with the tile guy who's doing the bathroom. You doing the subfloor heat, the heat in the seats in the bathroom, custom seats, molded in shelving, glass shelves, divots for the glass shelf and everything, canister lights, glass on the front, glass on the side, 45-degree angle, all glass, no track, no pillars, no columns, nothing. Dude knew what I wanted, had photos of a lot of what I wanted in the phone, does very, very high-end work, and that's going awesome. Lance is down this morning, not feeling well, so he's not present. I don't know, let me turn that music down. What do you got?
So I'm still kind of down the whole SHOT Show thing. Like, I've never been to a SHOT Show, so I'm pretty excited about that. And we're only a few days out now. We've all worked, we both worked 13, 14-hour days the last 2 days. So like, we had a hard push going up until then. You know, if you want to, John always says, if you want to do the fun shit, you got to do the unfun shit first. And so we're knocking out a bunch of stuff. That way we can go and halfway, you know, relax and enjoy the time out there when we're getting to see all the bands and do all that kind of stuff. But as far as that goes, it's just another regular work week here. Just another thing.
We got a little late start. Typically we're making breakfast at about 9 o'clock, and it's 10:30 right now. So it's still on the schedule of having to meet everybody, but needed to be done. We're going to skip the gym today and just do our thing.
It's usually cardio days today, so instead of cardio, I'm just going to eat far less carbs.
I'm sure we'll have another video. I had a guy ordered a belt this morning, sent an email, and said, when will my belt ship? When will my belt be done?
Literally ordered it this morning. Not the email was sent this morning, but he ordered this morning.
And I didn't even realize he'd ordered it this morning. I just kind of replied, when it's done, question mark. Website says 6 to 8 weeks. And then just gave him some facts. We build and ship over 100 belts a day, which is really probably 150 now.
Yeah.
And you know, we ship over 1,000 a week. We always have a couple thousand in motion. You know, basically we'll get to it as soon as we can. The website says 6 to 8 weeks. And he came back again all, you know, ass hurt and, well, when will my order ship? So I just refunded him, canceled him, and he did the, you better fucking make sure my money's back in my account or you'll pay the price, and went on and
said he was going to tell all four of his friends.
I was going to tell 4 of my friends, and I said, they're already going to know. Like, chances are it's going to show up around you soon anyways. I'll bet you $1,000 your friends have our belts when you tell them not to buy our belt. And he kept going on and on about you better have it in. The thing is, as soon as I hit cancel and refund, the money's out of my account.
Yeah, we've already washed our hands of it.
Like, it's on his banking system now, and how fast that moves. Like, the money has been taken out of my account the second I hit the button. Like, we don't have it. We have no track over it. We can't even tell you what credit card you used to pay with. Like, we don't have access to any of that shit. All we know is we were paid and we gave your money back. So, I'm sure that, you know, I emailed with him a couple times and it was getting a little more heated every time he sent it. So I'm sure we'll have some video material here later today. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We meant to talk about Dustbone Apparel yesterday.
Oh yeah,
I walked in specifically with a Dustbone shirt on, and Colin was wearing one when I got here, and I didn't tell him wear it. He was just wearing it. So we had two of them. I don't have one on. I don't even have one with me today. But Dustbone Apparel, very cool stuff. Check him out on Facebook. Give him a little bit of business if you like what he's doing. He's got some cool chick shirts too. Amanda has quite a few of them. And he prints on a real nice soft cotton, kind of like American Apparel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the shirts are nice.
His designs, his logos, his artwork, very cool stuff. If nothing else, just get on his Facebook page, tell him we sent you, check him out. Good dude. American Beard Company. We did a little video yesterday about that.
You see, a dude just said the thing that's shaped like a mustache.
Yeah,
it's wax.
It's not wax.
It's not okay.
No,
someone else said that, and I was like, oh, maybe it is,
no,
but I didn't know what it was.
Soap. The owner of the company got on there and said that it's soap.
Because I was like,
and
what do you wax it for?
The business card that's in there actually has instructions on the back. So.
Because I was wondering.
Yeah, you always see that dude with the old timey big mustache. Sometime when you're out and you're looking at him, and he looks at you like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" Well, we're looking at you. You obviously wanted us.
He forgot he had a brush guard.
It's like chicks that are all sleeved out and dressed like a fucking pirate and shit. And then she gets mad when you look at her. Well, you fucking have a goddamn costume on. You fucking... Why are you mad that we're looking at you? You fucking...
Yeah, we weren't looking at you negatively. We were just admiring you were...
Somebody didn't give you that fucking $60,000 worth of tattoos. You paid for it. I mean, obviously you want... And we're looking, so don't be mad we're looking.
Yeah.
Same with the mustache guys. A lot of guys like that you went through and showed some stock and stuff, you know, last night.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we have a lot of stuff, yeah. I tried to show some things that I figured people would order.
The build videos, like we go in, we don't have a lot to say each night when we go in there. We just want to get out of the shop for a minute and go up there and kind of just sit in the building we've spent a bunch of money on. And but the thing is, like, there's stuff we don't know, so we pose it out there, and we know there's such a vast audience that watches the videos. There's always dudes with info. Like a dude posted up about the glass. He's like, hey, you want low iron glass, it's much clearer. And he said, not only that, my company has a big footprint in Tennessee. We can bid that job. And we can put any logo you want. We can sandblast it. We can laser etch it. We can do multiple different kinds of tinting. We temper on site. We do all of, like, they literally do all their own glasswork. And had we not just talked about that on the video, like, you know, we wouldn't have ever thought about a lot of that shit. And it's just cool. That's why we put those videos up, because there's stuff we don't know, and maybe you can learn later from our mistakes when you're building something, because for sure there's going to be shit we do that seems really cool right now, and 6 months from now we're going to go, fuck, I wish we hadn't have done that. And that's what this kind of is. It's a test bed for the house we're going to build. It's a test bed for the buildings we're going to build out on the site, the new buildings and additional buildings. And we're just learning as we go. I've never had anything built. I worked in construction, you know, when I was a teenager, and it was a paycheck. Like, I didn't like the work. I did it. I did decorative brick block and masonry. I did framing, shit like that. But nowadays, the products that are out are just leaps and bounds ahead of where they were just, you know, a few years ago. So we've been watching a lot of home shows and just finding out, you know, shit we didn't know that was even out there. I mean, it's fucking cool. Like the stonework. You know, it was cool when you went from tile to tile on a net in the pattern, so you didn't have to set it anymore and use spacers. And now they got this shit that's like a snap-together grid that has all the block on it. You literally glue it on the fucking wall, and it looks like stonework. It's neat how far the industry has come. While we're in Vegas, there's an American Home Builders show going on the same time, and they've built this house up, and it's very modern and automated. And we can run over there and actually see it. We're gonna look at. I'm sure guys on our YouTube page sent us links to these videos and to that association. So hopefully we can kind of slide in on the side or be able to purchase, you know, badges and go to the show and just look through there for, you know, a few hours and kind of run through there real fast. It'd be neat while we're in Vegas. Other than that, I don't know, man.
I think on the building it's cool because there's like that whole other side of cool. Like houses are cool, but it's cool because it's like watches are cool, but you can get a really cool watch or like a really one, or you can get one that like no one's ever seen before, something cutting edge. And houses are kind of the same way. Like in the upstairs, like you could make it a little cool, but like the way that, you know, you're designing it and having your ideas and stuff.
Well, you're designing a lot of it's you.
A lot of it's gonna be like stuff that people wish they had in their house. But since you spend so much time there and so many people are gonna see it, it becomes part of the company that people are like, hey, can I go up to can I see the lounge? The VIP lounge of SOE.
And that's kind of the thing. Like, when I started, I was in the garage, and, you know, your family would come over, and you'd all go to the garage and watch the TV in the garage and hang out, and it was like the man cave, everybody calls it. And that's what I have now. I've got 3 buildings full of man cave, and we're about to have a brand new man cave built exactly how we want. And dudes are like, my wife won't let me do that, or I wish I could do that. I feel sorry for you guys. I've never had a woman like that. Amanda's not like that. Any chick I've ever been with is not like that. I guess you're just drawn to what you allow to happen or to what you like. And dudes that do that, I guess it's a control thing. Like, Mallory doesn't tell you what you can do at all. And
vice
dudes
versa.
And our friends, dudes that are around us, typically they do what they're the alpha. They do what they want to do. And that's what we're doing with the building. We're going to be there a long time, and we're going to be there a lot of time. So we're going to make it nice, and that's the deal.
It'll be cool.
It'll be very cool.
You want me to cut that for now? And
no, talking about watches a minute. Like, I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of dudes recently asking about watches, and they're kind of getting into that and want to do it. A dude was talking. You hear Citizen a lot. I think you get a lot for your money with Citizen. I like the Citizen watches. It seems like everything now that Citizen puts out is solar powered, pretty much. Is that correct?
Yeah, their eco drive system.
Do we like that? Like, is there any negatives with it?
No, that like from working in jewelry before, like we sold a bunch of them because the average person that really might not have any emotional draw towards spending their hard-earned money on a timepiece does get a lot with Citizen, and they make a lot of them look.
Dude, I get tricked all the time.
Yeah,
James and somebody else that we're around a lot wears one too. It looks just like a Rolex.
Yeah, like
every time they walk in, I'm like, hey, that's a nice setup.
They make. I mean, and that's just being smart on their end, knowing how to market to the demographic. They're obviously marketing to watch owners, people that want to be watch owners that don't want to spend quite as much as you can spend on one. And you know, yeah, I think they're awesome. But there's a lot of, you know, we talk about Loomtech a lot.
I think Loomtech's a freaking
awesome watch, and it's way more unique. I'm not saying anything bad about Citizen, but Loomtech to me is a little more unique, and having the different color looms is cool because you just don't see it with most companies. Most everyone's Super Luminova. It's just that bright green.
You know, they did a very, very low piece run in hot pink, and you couldn't get them. Like, you emailed them about them, you wouldn't hear back. It was kind of like they did them, leaked some photos out, and then never acknowledged that they existed. And now you can actually buy. I got Amanda one finally, and now you can actually buy them. And they got hot pink. So if you want to get one for your girl, you want to get something for you, and they've got all kinds of different looks. And every watch they do in kind of an orange or a blue or a red. So whatever your color is, they'll do, you know, bands and thread, you know, to match that. They're pretty awesome. Another cool company is Resco. Resco's a little more expensive. You're getting up in the, you know, $2-3 grand area, whereas Loomtech, you know, you're $1,000, $500 to $1,000, depending. I like the Loomtech Combat Series stuff a lot.
Yeah, they're only like 1,200 or so.
Yeah, they're 1,200. Resco, U.S. company. They're using Swiss, or we're using Russian movements. They're based out of San Diego, some ex-SEALs, and I've got, you know, a couple of their pieces, like them a lot. I've bought some of their stuff and given it as gifts. Easy to deal with. You order it, you pay for it, it shows up within a week or two. Communication was always real good with them. I would look at Resco. I posted a picture. I haven't worn my Resco in a while. I posted some photos of it. the other day, and a lot of dudes were like, "Where do you get that?" It's Resco Instruments, I believe, RescoInstruments.com. You just search Resco watches, and it'll pop up. Good company to do business with. Very cool stuff. No matter what your color is, what your thing is, they've got like an OD and black subdued watch. They've got a red and black. They got a blue and black. Whatever your style is that you like, they have it, and they're a good company to do business with. I bet you got 2 more. We can go ahead and cut this and feed everybody. Just go ahead and shelf those up, and then we'll